Hello YouTube, Joey here from Team Burning Infinity, and I've got an updated Dragon Control deck profile. The deck has changed immensely from my standard vanilla control, basically, to a more effect-based control. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. Shoutouts to Blaze. Shout out to Blaze, because he really helped me get this deck together. We started doing a bunch of ideas and whatnot after our live stream last night. We stayed up really late, besides all the talking to do with Austin and Kershiv. I have no clue why my thing is getting orange. I think that's just lighting. Okay. Well, my phone's acting weird. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. So besides all that, with while talking with Austin and Kershiv, Blaze and I spent a considerable amount of time picking most of the ratios for the deck, and I'm here to explain why it works. So, Flag and Buddy, Dragon World for Dragon Control, and 1000 Rapier Dragon for the Buddy. This is probably what I would have ran at Albany had I been able to go. So yeah, for monsters, 2 All-Pike Dragons. It's a 4/2/1 with pay 1 gauge call cost, but has the ability Penetrate. It's a really useful ability, as Penetrate allows you to gain massive pluses and advantage just by applying pressure on them. Then we have 3 copies of Tuxor Dragon. He's a 5/1/2 with Penetrate, no call cost. The reason you utilize Tuxor over All-Pike in the deck is, although 2 crit Penetrate is scary, free Penetrate, it's like Medusa versus Diatlas, power versus cost. The free Penetrate is just a lot scarier, even though you have a big beefy wall or a big wall with Zace. It's either a big beefy wall with Zace or a big beefy hitter with Diatlas, but Medusa is really good for the fact that it's just free and it penetrates for the same amount. So it's about cost over not utility, I guess pressure. That's how I interpret it. I definitely would actually bump this up to 4, as it helps a lot with the deck's playstyle. Next card, 3 Iron Chain Dragons. I do not have them. This is the only proxy in the deck. I apparently sold all mine because I don't have any in my giant toolbox over there. So yeah. 3 Iron Chain Dragons. He's a 3/1/3 with the ability of paying 1 gauge to reduce the defense of an opponent's monster by 3,000. So inherently you're paying a gauge for almost a link attack with this creature, which is really good. Really, really good. And then you're playing 4 copies of the Buddy, 1000 Rapier Dragon. 5/2/1 vanilla, because vanillas are so good. I know I shifted a lot. I know I said I was shifting away, but some vanillas are just too important. We're in a more effect-based era of Buddy Fight, and that's what Austin, Kershiv, and I, and Blaze say. Probably a lot of other people know it too, and those that don't, well, now you do. But we're in a definitely high effect-based area, and vanillas aren't just going to cut it anymore, so you really have to run these effect monsters. Like, 2 really good monster, Emigrant Dragon. This is basically your Dancing Magician Tetsuya of the deck. I'm probably going to play 4 of them. In all reality, every Dragon World deck should run 4 of this. It's your Dancing Magician Tetsuya. You can link attack, boom, swing for 3, boom. It's awesome. Never thought about it like that, and then we were talking, and I was like, oh my god, it's like a Tetsuya. And they're like, yeah, and I was trying to catch on. I'm like, I know the card was good, but that's outrageous. And it could be a solo Tetsuya too. You don't even have to link attack all the time, because if there's like a 1 or 2k wall, boom, kill it. So yeah, really useful. Then we play 2 copies of Million Rapier Dragon. Million Rapier is really cool for the fact that pay 1 gauge and put 1000 Rapier in the soul. Confiscates for the soul guard. It's a 6/2/2, but then it also gets double attack if you have a card in the soul. So really useful. 2 copies of Rising Flare Dragon, because free removal and item list is always really good, and it's cost efficient. It's basically a Dragonic Destroy. Then we have Shadow Shazman Tagum. I still really love this card for the fact it's 7/2/5. It's a big beater. It's got good defense, and you can utilize Drago Energy off it, and you can utilize Drago Energy off almost any of your size 2s for the fact they all have good defense, except Millie and Rapier. And then we've got 4 copies of, oh my Jesus, Joel Dragon. Joel Dragon. Inferno Armor Dragon, 737. Pay 2 gauge call cost, put top 2 cards of the deck into this card's soul. If one of the cards would be an Armor Dragon, it gains the ability Anger Inferno, which is when this card enters the field, if there is an Armor Dragon in the soul, you get to kill one monster. And it has Inferno Shoot, Soul Blast 2, and kill another monster. So, in other words, you're always getting at least 1 removal, which in theory makes this card a walking Dragonic Destroyer, which is actually very powerful in theory. So, that's the main reason we run 4. Also, it's a very powerful wall, and you could just utilize cards like Dragon Barrier and Drago Energy off it. Again. And then 2 Super Armor Dragon Volverized Dragons, because big beaters with double attack and 2 critical, and basically everything we like about big size 3s. This could be a Death Scythe. Its ability engage over... It's like more gauge, but it gains an ability and the 1k doesn't matter. Usually I'm against 1-ofs, but we actually had the space for this, and we're thinking about like situations and everything, and overall we're like, this works. So 1 Dragonic Dash, because giving things Penetrate is scary, especially cards like Inferno Armor Dragon. Just giving an Inferno Armor Dragon Penetrate is basically saying you get another board wipe, just plus 3 damage, and they can't stop it. Then we have 2 Thunders, because it has 1 hate. And 2 Breaths for low power monster hate. All of its dungeon hate. That dungeon hate and that danger hate right here. And Katsune hate. And dragon hate. Just hate for everything. So, yeah. Hate. Removal. Removal hate. 2 Green Songs. Because if you need to stall and gain life. And, I mean, life's life. People always panic when your opponent's at high life. So, why not get into their mind? 2 Grimoires, because Genius was definitely my preferred option, but when Blaze and I were talking, we're really, the deck's going to be averaging on a 1 or 2 hand once you get into the later parts of the game with a big monster in the center, so you could go plus off this whenever you use it if need be. And I was like, oh yeah, that's true, that is true. Blaze is a genius, and you guys should read his article. It's linked in somewhere on our channel. It's called The Best Source of Buddy Fight Info. And it really is, because you get to learn everything. Besides that, we're going to move on to other tech cards, like Dragon Barriers. Dragon Barrier is a basically null for anything that's size 2 or greater, except Penetrate goes through, because Penetrate is broken. Spirit Attack would not go through. I don't think Spirit Attack will go through. I think it has to be destroyed. And it says prevent be sure that monster remains on the field. Oh, I think it would actually. Never mind. I think Spirit Attack goes through. And then we got 4 of our favorite card that makes Dragon Control. And that's Drago Energies. I need hollows. Bushiroad make hollows. But Drago Energy basically +3/+3 counterattack spell. And it's usually the best 1-for-1 I've ever seen Buddy Fight, or in most card games. And then to top it all off in the end, we have 8 magnificent shields. Marvel at their glory. Brave equipment, Glory Seeker. No, I'm joking. I hate Glory Seeker, but 8 shields, pretty standard. Don't need to explain what they're doing. So yeah. That's it for the Dragon Control deck profile. There's still a lot of testing to do, but so far I've actually been testing it alone. It's been testing pretty well. So, hopefully the testing continues to go well, and this deck should wreck face if everything goes according to plan. Definitely going to try and get some matchups of this. Let me know what your opinions on choices are, and I bet there are going to be people arguing out against me, Joel. Yeah, if you have any opinions, etc., just leave them down in the comment section down below, and I'd be more than glad to talk about numbers, ratios, etc., and explain more in depth if need be. So yeah, that's it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And oh my god, I forgot about something. Give me 1 second. Okay, so last time we forgot to announce the winners of the Jewel Dragon giveaway on the live stream. I selected a random winner. The randomness, because randomness is random. And here's our lovely Jewel Dragons. And a Drummond Tsuku sleeve. Okay. Should be Jackknife. And just to make sure you guys know, these are from my deck. Wow. 4 more Jewel Dragons. I have a lot of Jewel Dragons. So, the giveaway winner is Matthew Simon. Congratulations. You have won these 2 Infernal Armor Dragons. Hopefully you enjoy them. Just PM me over Facebook within 2 weeks, I'm going to say. And you can claim your prize. I just need a shipping address or PO box or wherever to send it to. I'll be more than glad to do that with tracking just to make sure the prize gets there. So yeah, that's it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other videos. And as I said before, leave your comments, opinions, etc. on this deck in the comment section down below. And this card's Jesus right here. Wow, Dragon World Tier 0. Thanks for watching. Joy from Team Branding Infinity, signing out. Peace, guys.